Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to our second upload of the day because, of course, it is Tuesday, which means we have Marquee Matchups. Now, as always, 4 different challenges to complete, which is going to overall reward us with a Prime Gold Players Pack, so not too shabby at all. And then we've also got a Prime Electrum Players Pack, that's good. Premium Gold Pack, Small Prime Gold Players Pack, and a Premium Gold Players Pack. So I would say that we've had some... These are some of the best packs from Marquee Matchups for a while. Now, obviously, some of these squads are going to be a little bit costly to make. We'll move on into the first challenge, though, that is Genk versus Standard Liège. So, what you're going to need is 3 players at a minimum from either of those clubs. So, you know, choose what you want, 2 and 1, 3 of all of them, whatever, just go for whatever. It turns out I wanted to use 3 players all from Genk, and well, they're all different nations, and that kind of helps us a little bit because, as you can see, the next requirement is that you can only have a maximum of 3 players from the same nation. Now, yeah, you could put Belgian players all together from one of the clubs, and that would be absolutely perfect. But I literally was using what I had at my disposal. Now, for this one, I found it a bit odd that we've been given a requirement of a 78 rating. So what really they want you to do is to use some of these Belgian league players, and then of course branch off, I guess, to a different league entirely where you can use gold players. So this week I have gone for Bundesliga because it's not required for the Marquee Matchups at all, and of course it already has a league SBC, so it's not something that people are saving up and the prices are going up on those players for. So bearing in mind that we can only use 3 players from the same nation, as you can see, my centre backs and goalie are all German, and then, well, we have just random nationality players to get me up to that 70 rating, or 78 rating, should I say, but they're all not from Germany, basically, so that it works for chemistry. And we're let off completely with chem as well. You literally only need 80, so could have random chemistry all over the place. So for that one, gonna get ourselves a Prime Electrum Players Pack. That's not too bad. I quite like them packs. They're normally alright. Next up we have Limerick versus Cork City. So this is Irish League, of course. Now you need 2 players from either club again. So what I've done is just go for, you know, three players in a little triangle like this, because you do need a minimum of 3 players from the same league. So that is based on the requirements. This is based on the Irish League, right? The minimum we could do is use 3 players from that league, so that's what I've done. And as you can see, my goalkeeper and left centre back are from one of the clubs. I don't know which one. They're both from Cork. Okay. And then I was going to go off on like a Swiss league thing, but I didn't actually have that many players at my disposal, and I realised I needed a minimum of 3 nations. So what I ended up doing was, well, like I went left back and right back and then the CDMs, and I ended up having to put centre mids there. And then I realised, you know what, I don't actually have that many players in the Swiss league to utilise, so I'm just going to move off and get French chem from the right CM, and then get cams from the from the second French league, so they don't ever really get used either. So quite happy to just stick them in. And you know, even with all of that and all of the rubbish chemistry here, I've still got 93. And once again, EA let us only use have a minimum of 80. So yeah, once again, seriously let off with chem. It makes it a lot easier. You just don't have to care as much, which is good. So use the cheapest rubbish that you've got in your club. Next up then, Barcelona versus Athletic Club. So, what I've got here is 1 player from both of those teams. I believe, is it this guy? Yeah, it's my left winger that is from Athletic Club, and then my right back is from the Barcelona requirement, and then we need 4 rare players. So I've obviously got that here with right back, centre back, CDM, and striker, and then the rest of the squad is just like all gold La Liga players, because, well, that's what I've decided to do. Now, you might want to hold off of using La Liga players, because people keep saying, and have said for like the last month or so, that when we get the next League SBC, that it'll probably be La Liga. So if you don't want to waste La Liga players, then feel free to branch off to a different league, but you do need to still somehow get a Barca and Athletic Club player in there. And 85 chemistry this time, but no exact like overall rating, just the fact that you've got to use all gold, and 4 of them have got to be rare. So it's going to be, you know, it's going to cost you at least 500 coins a player, I would say. And then we're going to go ahead and just complete that one because I'm happy with it. I will probably open some more packs or something, or I'll just buy the rest of the La Liga players that I need if and when it does come out that we get La Liga League SBC. And then the final challenge today then is going to be OM versus OL. So Marseille versus Lyon in the French league. Now, once again, chemistry wasn't something that I was necessarily thinking a huge amount of. I just needed to get one player from both of those clubs in. And as you can see, I am using, I think it's CDM for Marseille, and then and right centre-back for Lyon. Now, with that, you need 4 players at a minimum from Ligue 1. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a goalkeeper as well. So my goalie, my back line, and my CDM, all from French Ligue 1, and they're all on full chem. And then I thought, you know what, I might as well branch away from that, just in case some of those prices go up. So I've just gone Brazilian, and from whatever league, really, just to fill up the rest of the spots. And I think what I ended up doing was using a couple of rares more than I needed, but again, just had use what I had in the club. So not too fussed, and again, I don't feel like this left winger here is worth much more than what a non-rare Brazilian left winger would cost. So and I would obviously have to go out and buy that. So that's that, and we can go ahead and complete the marquee matchups on this one, which is great. And I have now got some good packs to open, and I've also managed to get myself a tradable version of a Spring Path to Glory pack. So I put one of the players in. I can't remember who it was. So as you can see, I've actually got 6 packs to open here rather than 5, which Marquee Matchups gives us, because I believe at the end I do have a tradable Path to Glory Spring player. So there's a chance that we could get something good there, and I'll open that one last. That's like my safety net in case we don't really get anything here. It would be nice that we can at least get one special card from this video, which is obviously the aim. So premium gold pack to start things off. It's not looking likely that this is going to contain anything amazing. I don't expect boards, and we don't get them. We do get 1 rare, but I'm just not fussed about who that's going to be, because you know what, Corona is not what is, you know, it's not what I'm really looking for here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them on the transfer list and discard the rest. How should we do this now then? I guess we've got to save the Prime, and then Prime Electrum, Small Prime. So we'll go Premium Gold Players Pack next, and then I'll work backwards, I think. Can we get boards from this one? No, we can't. We can get that small, thin pack, and it's going to lead to us getting a Spaniard left back. Is that going to be Grimaldo? It is. 80 rated. Ugh. Definitely not what we made this video to get, really. I want better than that. So all of these guys up onto the transfer list, and we will move on. I think next up then I'll get the small Prime Gold Players pack out of the way, and then we'll go for the Electrum, then we'll go for the full Prime. Can we get boards? No. Once again, it's terrible. The pack luck on Marquee Matchups has just not been amazing, has it? Who did we get there? We got Dos Santos as our best player. Another Mexican as my best player. 2 packs in a row. So then we want the Prime Electrum. Prime Electrum is going to hopefully contain at least boards, and it does. I think that might be an inform, you know. It is. Who are we going to get from the inform? Brazil, left mid. I don't know who that is. 77 rated. He has got 92 pace, so that's not bad. And like, you know, with the cost of Marquee Matchups, getting an inform like that I can literally just discard is always someone that I can happily say that, okay, that's made me break even on Marquee Matchups, or even make profit, of course. But for now, I'll stick him in the club just in case I need him. We also got an 83 there, and then, well, a couple Prem players as well, which are always useful. So next up is the Prime Gold Players Pack then. Let's not hang around. Let's just get this done. I want boards once again. We don't get it. That's pathetic. That's like a 45k pack, and we don't get boards. I absolutely hate that. I feel like there should be a level. After a 35k pack, I feel like you should be guaranteed an 83 and above, maybe. But I don't know. Yeah, so thank God I've got the Path to Glory pack, right? Because that would have been a bit of a letdown. 1 inform, would have been all right, but I'm now praying that this is a good one. You know, I want someone that's tradable, that is worth it and expensive, or someone that I want in the club. So I'm thinking like Milinkovic-Savic. I've already got an untradeable Sterling, but I wouldn't mind someone like him because he's valuable. We'll see. We'll see. What we're going to get here then. Green flares. Or purple flares, green lights, and it's going to be Spain, centre mids, Real Madrid, that is going to be Isco, 87 rated. I will definitely take that because that's tradable, and I imagine that he's somewhere around the nearly 100k mark, perhaps. I'm not 100% sure, but that's great. That's a really good one. 87 rated. I've now done 4 of them packs, gotten Vardy once, Martial once, and then 2 Sterlings. So, yeah, we've had serious luck here. How much does he go for? Yeah, I reckon about 100k. And that's good. That's very good. That's a profitable Path to Glory pack right there. But I'll keep him because I imagine like he might get boosted at some point in time. We'll see. But there you go, guys. That is the marquee matchups and one special pack for you this week. Do me a favour, smash that thumbs up on the video, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.